one of the best organic, free, just costs you time, lead generation strategies out there for most businesses below the $2 to $3 million mark. So below that 200K a month mark are collaborations. And I want to share with you why they're important, what the opportunity is for you, and big mistakes people make with them. So collaborations, get amongst them. It doesn't matter whether you call them collaborations like we do, because I find it's really about finding people to partner with that you can collaborate, share, and exchange and support each other. It aligns with our ethos of a rising tide lifts all ships. But other people call them strategic partnerships, joint ventures, partnerships, referral partners, you name it. Collaborations work for us. You call them what you want. Take this, use it, and it'll benefit you. So what I want to do is before I start, my name's Edward. I'm from the Business League. I support business owners improve their lead generation, but ultimately my goal is to add 50K in profitable revenue to your monthly revenue for your business. So let's get into it. I'm going to share with you why you should be doing collaborations, what the opportunity is in terms of tangible dollars, and the big mistakes that people make. So let's get into it. So collaborations. I find that most people undervalue collaborations and how important it is to their business. So here's a couple of reasons why you should seriously think about these as one of your top 3 lead gen strategies in the next 6 months. So the first one is it creates repeat opportunity for you. That is, if you go out to the marketplace and create a lead, you can sell to them, but then you've got to go and find another lead to sell to. Whereas if you create a collaboration, they are going to create repeat opportunities for your business. Hugely beneficial. The next is they have the opportunity to create many, many, many leads for your business. So think about a spider in a web. The spider's in the middle and the web is their network. And that spider has connection to everyone in that web. And if you can go to the spider and build a relationship with them, they can introduce you to everyone in their web, into their network. So you get the opportunity to get exposed and introduced to and create opportunity with many, many more people than your own network. So you really tap into someone else's network. The third one that I think is really powerful for a lot of small business owners below the $3 million mark is that it's based on relationship. And most of you are good at relationships. Yes, people might piss you off and staff are annoying and clients get annoying and all that stuff. But deep down, all of you are good at doing relationship. You know how to have a conversation. You genuinely care, and collaboration plays to the strengths of relationship building. So that's normally most people's strengths. It's like most people say to me, if I could just open the door, I can take care of everything else. Collaborations is that. Once you create the door open, it's an ongoing relationship that's easy to maintain and falls into a lot of your strengths. So relationships is a third reason why you should get into them. Play to your strengths. So what happens in this, though, is a couple of mistakes happen in collaborations. And so all of you have probably heard of them. And a lot of you will go, oh, yeah, they didn't work that well for me, or had a really good conversation and it was really exciting. And there were so many opportunities, but it went nowhere. Crickets. We didn't get anything from it. And so the big mistakes that people make and business owners make are these. The first is you have that meeting and you get really excited. There's heaps of opportunity. You start rubbing your hands in glee at the amount of clients you could get out of this partnership. You have the meeting and then you go away and just hope it's going to work. You pray. Call it the meet and pray problem. And you meet, and then you just pray that it's going to work. And it doesn't. That one meeting, whilst good and exciting, didn't create any results. So that's mistake number one. You leave everything to that one meeting and then just hope it works. The second is you have no process. You don't know what to do. You make it up each time. You fumble through it. It means that you never get better because you're always recreating it and you're stuck back here. It means it's hard. It's a drain. You've got to think every time instead of having a process where you can just go bang, 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 and consistently do. So you need a process. So let's have a look at the value of a collaboration. So I think one of the things that happens here is that most people don't truly recognize how big an opportunity is for a collaboration. So let me just work you through some simple maths. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, but let's say the value of your thingy is $5,000. So it doesn't matter if you're a plumber and you get a client on and that client's worth $5,000 over a 12-month period, or you sell a one-off thing for $5,000 or whatever that service is you provide. So sale value on average for you is $5,000. So let's say that's the case. Next, let's say a collaboration partner, a good collaboration partner, so creates X many introductions. So I would say an average one equals one per month. If they're doing any less than one per month, they're probably just a referrer and somebody who introduces you to people, which is great, but they're not a true collaborator. Now, those people that do once every 2 months or something like that, they could be a better collaborator and you could take them on a journey to improve that. But I look at a collaboration as minimum is one a month. A good equals, let's call it 2 per month. And a great equals 4 per month. So they're the sort of levels. Now, let's say you convert, let's go over here, convert at, let's call it 70%. You could be higher or lower than that. You can work out the numbers for yourself. But if you convert at 70%, that means if you're getting one a month, that means you're going to convert about 8 per year. If you're getting 2 a month, it means you're going to convert at about, my maths is a little bit harder here now, but let's just call it 16 per year. Now, if I've got the maths wrong, don't hold me to it, just work it out yourself and you'll see the numbers are probably better. Now, if you do 4 a month, that's 48 a year. That's probably 35 per year that you'd get new clients for. Pretty amazing when you start looking at these numbers. Now, what does that mean in terms of value? Well, at $5,000, 8 a year equals 40K, which is not to be sneezed at. That'd be nice for your business. At 16 a year, it becomes a little bit better, which is 80K. Simple maths would have been just to double it. I was working it out the hard way. But then 35 a year would be 175K. So that's the added value. Now, obviously, you could see that if the average sale value was 10K, well, then these numbers would go up significantly. And if the average sale value was even more, then it becomes even more. But the key for you is to know the value in dollars a good collaborator has on your business. And the reason this is important is if you don't do this maths, you just start looking at the sales and you go, oh, a $5,000 sale. It's not really like it's a lot of work for $5,000. But if I suddenly go, hey, dude, are you prepared to do an hour a week to generate $175,000 for your business? The example I did with the team this morning, it was $500,000 that it generated for their business. Now, are you prepared to do an hour a week for that much money? Totally. And it gives you the reason to do the hard work, to do the commitment, to do the actions, and to make sure they work. So I thought it was important for you to know why collaborations could be so good for your business, the big mistakes people make. And then the third is the understanding the true value of what a collaboration means for your business. Now, take those numbers we just talked about and imagine if you had 5 collaborators. Well, at the average, that is $400,000 to your business. For what in our team, in our community, we give you the simple process to do it. And if you can consistently add $400K to your business, you're on the right track. So I hope that's been helpful. Let me know if you've got any comments, if your collaborations are working or not working. Even let me know if you're interested in putting collaborations into one of your lead gen strategies. But I hope that's been helpful. That's all I've got time for, and I look forward to chatting to you more soon.